Where do I start? You're going down a very dangerous road. And we ain't been down dangerous roads before.
Hi, I'm Alex from Enemy, and today I'm delighted to be joined by the stars of new gangster film The Alto Knights. It's Debra Messing and, of course, Robert De Niro. How are we doing?
Great.
Okay.
So I saw the film last night. It's obviously about this story between two warring gangsters. But for me, the most important relationship in the film is between Frank and his wife, Bobby. Could you please tell me how you worked together to create the chemistry that we see on scene?
And Barry and I had seen a few people and read with people and so on, and felt that Debra was the best person as she was, and we were very lucky to have her.
There was a level of comfort and playfulness, I think, when we first met and I auditioned. I'm thrilled that our relationship resonated with you.
Because, Debra, I think this is your first true kind of mobster film.
Yes.
And that's with Robert, who's done a
Yes.
few before. So was it useful to draw on that wealth of sort of knowledge from those types of films?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, I had already watched them all before, but then I went back and I watched them. But because they were real people, it just was a completely new way of approaching a role. It was really just doing deep research. Like, I read 7 books on Frank Costello, and I was able to speak with Bobby's great nephew, and we were able to get, excuse me, incredibly specific information about their relationship, and I think that was incredibly helpful as a foundation for when we got on set.
Obviously, the film starts with Frank getting shot in the head. I don't think that's a spoiler to say. And that happened in real life, but he survived, point blank. That's amazing to me. Did it actually happen like that in real life?
Yeah, it did. The bullet went around in the skin and around, and he didn't, yeah. And in fact, the place that it was done, where it did happen, I think they still have the mark of the bullet apparently I was told by some people.
Let's remember something. I put you where you are today. It's because of me. Mr. Good Citizen, you want to be like them? Come on, you ain't like them. They own this country. They're bigger gangsters than we ever could be.
Enemy is a music magazine, didn't know. And our readers at the moment are all aflutter because a certain band that have been broken up for a long time are getting back together, Oasis. And Robert, I know that you have met Noel Gallagher because he posted this picture of you at a dinner on his Instagram in the south of France once. And he's gone on the radio to talk about it, and I just wanted to know if you remember that and any memories of what happened.
I don't remember, but I know where it is. Yeah, and I heard about it just through a mutual, a friend who knows him. He said they were getting back together, and it's a big deal.
Yeah, and Noel said in this radio interview about this meeting, because he was so made up, he said he bent your ear for about 2 hours asking about films.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But he said that you didn't know who Oasis were, but when you were leaving, you asked him the name, what was that band? And he said Oasis. And I just wondered, did you go away and listen to them?
No.
I love your honesty.
But I did have a mutual friend who told me we almost had dinner with him supposedly last night. I was told we were gonna have dinner with, but it didn't happen. But anyway.
Last night,
We just grew up together. Frank sometimes forgets where he comes from.
No more fly off the handle.
Make sure he's dead. Bang, 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 bang.
we always ask, because we're a music magazine, like I said, if you had to pick one go-to album that you always go back to, it's kind of like a classic, you sort of like a comfort listen maybe, what would it be and why?
I don't know. I like rock and roll. You know, that's the stuff I used to like to listen to when I was a kid, teenager. Now I've just been listening to Sinatra, those types of songs, Tony Bennett, Sinatra, that period, Nat King Cole, everybody. That for some reason, I don't know why, it feels more nostalgic. I've been doing that. I don't know.
This might disappoint your readers, but mine would be the soundtrack to Funny Girl.
Oh, amazing.
Yes.
To what?
Funny Girl,
Oh, yeah.
Barbara Streisand, the
yeah.
Broadway show.
Yeah.
She was the reason that I believed that I could become an actress. when I was living next to a farm and I was a kid and I saw that movie and I was like, I can do that.
Thanks so much for chatting to me, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Ooh, Lord, ain't my trouble so hard.